Hey y'all, hey, it's your girl Coach Tuka. I don't know what happened. I tried to go live and it said the chat was disabled. And I said, no, no, no. We need the chat. Okay. How are we gonna do this without a chat? So, all right, let's get down to business. Focus Tuka. For those of you who don't know who I am, my name is Tanisha James. I am affectionately known as Coach Tuka. I get the amazing opportunity every single day of my life to help busy moms just like myself and just like you become the best version of themselves. I help them lose weight and become well beyond the weight. I also help them do it without making this thing harder than it needs to be or focusing on the wrong things. So, if there's a woman in your life that you know need this, please do me a favor. Please do her a favor and share this because I'm about to bless her. Okay, I got a word. I got a word. I got a word. Okay, I come here every single day at 4 p.m. Central Standard Time to my little corner of the YouTube world just to share what God told me to say. All right. So here we are. It's Monday. First of all, it's Holy Week. So everybody ought to be feeling amazing. I pray that you are in your word, having some time of reflection, renewal, and looking forward to Resurrection Sunday. Okay. So here's what I want to talk about today. I want to ask you if you have ever met somebody, if you've ever had a friend in your life who was like real true, like a ride or die, like hangs with you, like does not give up on you, person, like when you need her, she gonna be there. If she love you, she gonna be there. Okay. All you gotta do is pick up the phone. She got your back. She ain't nothing but a phone call away. She gonna be right there for you. All right. I know one of them, okay? I happen to know one of them because I used to be her, okay? I was a wife, I was a mother, I was a teacher, I was a friend, ran a small business. I actually taught classes at my church. I was doing all the things. And one thing that was really important to me was being there. Hey, Michelle, we missed you this morning. One of the things that was important to me was being there when people needed me. I was like the TV show Friends. I'll be there for you. I was there for you, okay? When people needed me, your girl was there, okay? I was a whole ride or die. And I liked it, okay? It meant a lot to me. Okay, I got you. It meant a lot to me to be there for people when they needed me. You understand what I'm saying? It meant so much to me to be there for people when they needed me. But once I started on my journey of losing weight, so a few years ago, 5 years ago to be exact, I was 80 pounds heavier than I am today. So I started a journey. I set out on a journey to lose 50 pounds. That was my goal. And as I started on this journey, I learned so much about what my body needed, how food affected my body, why I crave the things I crave. I learned all these things. But you know what else I learned? I learned that I had no boundaries. I learned that I was a people pleaser, okay? I learned that I was not always a good steward of my time, and I did not require to be a good people to be a good steward of it either, okay? I learned that I was there for everybody. And one day I looked around and I said, you're there for everybody else, but where are you when it's time to show up for you, you're nowhere to be found. Or you take your sweet time getting there. Or you act like you don't need it. Like you don't have nothing that you need. But deep down beneath all of that was, and this woman, the woman that you know, and the woman that I used to be, is disappointed with herself. She's disappointed with how far she has let things go as it relates to her mental, her spiritual, her emotional, her physical, and her relational health. She's like, I should have put a stop to this a long time ago. I don't know how I got here. I don't recognize the woman that I see in the mirror. I don't know why I keep letting myself down. I don't know why I can be consistent for them. I don't know why I can be they can count on me at the job. I don't know why my church, my kids, my husband can count on me. But when it's time for me to do for me, to be available for me, to take care of me, I don't get it. Okay. All I got is a bunch of excuses. Okay. And the woman we know, it's just a bunch of excuses and you tap out. Now, remember, I ain't never trying to shame you, but I'm telling you what I know because I lived it. I lived it. And so for the woman who is that woman who's like, everybody can count on me. But I know that there's more that's possible for me. I just don't know when I'm gonna find the time in the day to do it because I got to do all the things for the people. I need you to know it's time for you to stand up for you. All right. I have reached a point in my journey where I said, there are going to be some people in my life that are going to have to receive no's from me. And it's not going to be because I don't love them. Okay. It's going to be because I love them, but it's also going to be because I love me more. All right. And if I got to abandon me to do life with you, one of us gets to go. Okay. So listen, here's the reason why we do it. I want to tell you the truth about why this happens. Okay. Why it is that it's, first of all, we're natural, like nurturers. We're like, we want to help. We want to be available. It's who we are. It's in our nature. But what we have done is we have trained ourselves to make ourselves, you have trained yourself, because I'm done with it. You have trained yourself to make you the lowest priority. Every time you say, I'm going to do it later, I'm going to do it Monday, I really don't have time, I don't know why I don't stick with it. Every time, Michelle, this is what we talked about in this morning in the meeting. You break trust with yourself. You become less confident in you. You know what you told you, and you start saying, I don't believe you. And it's a terrible thing when other people can believe you. When you tell other people something, they believe you. But when you tell yourself, you don't believe you. And the way you do you, the way you duck out on you, the way you make excuses about what you need to do for you, if you wouldn't do that to your children, these kids need something, baby. I'm about to get out here now and go pick somebody up from cheer practice, okay? So you wouldn't do that for your, I wouldn't dare let cheer practice in and I'm not there. There's no way, okay? I might be close to the end of the line, but I'm going to be there. You're not going to be standing outside by yourself. We wouldn't abandon our children. We wouldn't do that to our employers. We wouldn't do it to our spouses. We would not do it to our friends. But somehow you keep doing it to you. Somehow you keep saying, I'm going to do better. And you really mean it. So it's Monday. I know how the game goes. It's a brand new week. All right. I would submit to you that when it comes to healing your body, when it comes to taking care of you, Monday means a hill of beans. It don't matter what day you start, just start. All right. So the word says in Romans, I believe it says, never be lazy, but work hard and serve the Lord enthusiastically. Don't you know serving the Lord includes how you treat you? Don't you know that includes like how you take care of your health? Don't you know that's how you manage your body, but his temple? It's your body, but it's his temple. So when you stand up for you, it's not selfish, because when you are not well, you can't serve nobody enthusiastically. There is no enthusiastic service when you don't feel your best. All right. Nobody gets the best version of you. So here's what I know to be true. When I was a teacher, I would go to work, right? And I thought I was pretty good at it. I don't know. My confidence in that was tested today as a homeschool. I was like, were you ever a teacher? Were you ever an educator? Okay. Are you still one today? Okay. But I would go to work and I would serve. I mean, to this day, that one of the highlights of my day is seeing my children out in the world and just seeing what they got going on in life or seeing them on social media. And now these jokers are growing up. Okay. I got kids that my babies, okay, they in they almost 30s, okay, like late 20s. I'm like, wait a minute now. Seems like I was just 29. How are you 29? But I'm just saying that, I would go and I would give my very best, right? I loved my job as an educator so much that I used to say jokingly, my first year, I remember saying, if I didn't have any bills, any responsibility, at that time I just had one little baby and a husband. I said, you know what? I would do this for free. That's how much I love to do what I did. So I would put a lot of time and effort into preparing a lesson because I wanted it to be impactful, and I still do that today. But when I would do it, I often think today, like how much better my lessons would have been, like all the time, energy that I put into the lessons. What would those lessons have been like if I had showed up as the best version of myself? Like full of energy, not energy that I created. Because my first couple of years of teaching, I don't think I told y'all this, but my first couple of years of teaching, baby, I used to hit a monster every day, every morning. That's what I'm trying to tell y'all. The abuse was real in his body. I would drink Monster every stop at a gas station right across the street from Forest Hill High School, okay, on Raymond Road, 2607 Raymond Road. I would go to the gas station directly across the street and get me a Monster on my way to work. And then later that transitioned into coffee, okay, because I got a little fancier. You know, anybody got time to be drinking Monster? I got fancier. All right. But I just imagine like, what would my lessons, my interactions with my students, what things may I have noticed if I had showed up as the best version of myself? I was good. You understand what I'm saying? Like I made a lot of impact. There's seasons in my life where I get messages from kids that are like, "Thank you for being my teacher. I appreciate all the things you taught me." So I was good. But how good could I have been if I was, the best version of myself? I could have been way better. Oh man, the lives I would have impacted if I was way better. And so I knew. It took me starting on the journey to lose weight. So that's why I'm like, I get it. Yes, you want to fix this physical body. We want that thing to look okay. But the journey to lose the physical weight is also going to uncover weights that nobody sees that we carry every single day. And so once I started the journey of losing, the goal was to lose 50, but God blessed me to make it to 80. Okay. Once I started the journey, I realized, you know what? This is not just about the weight, and I really have to do better. All right. So I want to tell you some things that you can do today. All right. Right now, you ain't gotta wait till tomorrow. I won't believe in that. All right. The first thing you're gonna do is tell yourself you're sorry. All right. Out loud. You're gonna say it out loud to you because you deserve it. You're going to say, I'm sorry for putting everything above you. And I'm done doing that. Or I ain't going to do that no more. I am so sorry for neglecting you to do everything for everybody else. I want you to apologize to yourself out loud in the mirror. Yes, apologize to yourself. You owe yourself an apology. You owe yourself an apology. And then I want you to say, I'm done with that. All right. And then I want you to make a promise to you. All right. And keep it. I want you to tell yourself, I'm done with that. And here's a small thing that we're going to start to do right now. Okay. So you do something small. You go for a walk, like skip the drive through and cook your meal. Turn off the phone and just don't be Instagramming, or drink the water, or go to bed on time. I don't know. Okay. But here's the part, you're going to say it to yourself and then you're going to do it. You're going to say it. And then I need you to do it. Because once you do it, this is how you start to build trust with you. It means nothing in the world if everybody can count on you and everybody trusts you, but you don't really believe you when you say what you're going to do to you. All right. And then I want you to start to ask yourself every day, what is standing up, what is showing up for me look like today? All right. Not just in food, or that's important. Not just in workouts or water, that's all important. But what about in rest? You should be able to rest your body without feeling guilty about it. I'm gonna tell you, Saturday, I woke up with the best of intentions. Had a whole day plan in my mind. It was gonna be, woo! I was gonna show out. I went outside. My daughter, who's a cheerleader, they need some endurance training, baby. These young people been sitting, okay? And their coach told them to run a mile. So we went outside. We walked 1 mile. We ran one. And then she went on in, and I said, well, that wasn't my workout. That was hers. So I did another 3 for me. Okay. And I came in, I showered. I intended to go to the grocery store. I'm telling y'all, it was all mapped out. It was going to be so productive. I was going to clean my room. I had all the things. And I just eventually took the blanket and rolled back over. Okay. Where I remained for the rest of the day. I remained there for the rest of the day and got the best rest I've had in a mighty long time. It was wonderful. All right. You deserve that. I'm not saying every day. I don't do that every week. But when I feel like I need it, I do it and I don't feel bad about it. When do you rest? When do you just stop? I know some people who are busy from sun up, from sundown, and they have nothing to show for it. So what does standing up for you look like? All right, what does it look like in boundaries? Who do you need to tell no to? Who you got to give that no to? That, you think that that's going to make them stop fooling with you. And guess what? They be fine. They be all right. And they figure it out. So who do you possibly need to give a no to? All right. So as I close, we done done all the waiting we gonna do. We done supported everybody else that we gonna support long enough. We done disappointed us plenty, and it's time to stop. So this is about your weight, all right, but it's not about a diet. It is about being loyal to you. It is about being worth the effort, the same effort you give everybody else. It is about protecting you and taking care of you and looking after you and making sure you're good so that you can go out and still do these things. We think it means that we're not going to be able to do the things that we do for other people. You can still do them. And guess what? You're going to do them better. You're going to do them better. So today I need you to stand up for you. All right? Stop putting yourself last on your to-do list. And we're going to make this the season where we take care of ourselves so that we can take care of everything and everybody else better. All right? If you need some help with that, you can always join me in the Ready Set Habits Wellness Community. All you got to do is go to www.readysethabits.com. That's habits with an S. Or if you want VIP, like Michelle, we have VIP coaching today, but she wasn't there, but she going to get that replay. All right? This is where we show up, we stand up, and we get back right. Okay? And we do it together. We're not doing it by ourselves. All right? I do want to remind you. Okay, let me get this together. I forgot I said I was going to start dropping links. So I have two places where I serve. I have a free community called Ready Set Habits. And it's not free because it's not valuable. It's free because I give and I'm a steward. All right. I'm a shepherd and I give. Okay. So I have a place where there are no barriers. You can get blessed over there for the free. But I also have a VIP community called the Success Squad where I serve for the low price of $29 a month. I mean, where they do that at? Okay. And we do a little closer coaching over there. All right. I do want to want you to know, make sure you're in either one of these communities because a month from now, I'm celebrating the beginning of my 5-year transformation, which is May 11th. Okay. I don't know that it'll be on May 11th because that's a travel day for me, but you do not want to miss what I got coming up. I got to get clearance from my coach, but I need you there. So we celebrate. All right. So go to www.readysethabits and hop on in. We love you. And it's friendly and it's safe. You're going to be fine. Okay. All right. I love y'all to life. I will see you guys again tomorrow. Same bad place, same bad time. Have an amazing, amazing evening.